Hi Pisces, welcome to January 2022. I have laid out your Celtic cross. I have not looked. If this is your first time here at Secret Garden Tarot, welcome. Everyone is always welcome. Cross watchers, new watchers, everybody is always welcome. And if this is not your first time here, welcome back. Thank you for returning. We have a little bit of a different view today, and thank you for allowing me a couple of weeks actually, off to do some renovations. We were doing some painting and some house renovations, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And since this is a new year, this will be January of 2022, we will be using the Angel Answers for Doreen Virtue. And we'll just see if there's just a little bit of a message that is specific for Pisces, or if you have a real quick question and you wanted some information. I'm going to move the camera a little bit there. Oh, it doesn't seem to work. There we go. There we go. Now would be the time to ask it. I'm going to get one from the middle of the deck. I've actually already meditated on your cards, and we'll get a couple more clarifiers. We'll put them over here. So 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom for Pisces 2022. That feels weird to say. Full disclosure, Pisces, I am reading at the very, very tail end of November. So if this is a reading that might resonate for the next several weeks, so this will run through the next 4 to 8 weeks, maybe. But let's see what's in the here and the now, the center of the spread for my little fishy friends. We have the Hierophant and the Moon. The Hierophant speaks of structured organizations, traditional organizations. It is that kind of work-a-day job. It speaks of tradition, conservatism, doing something because you're supposed to have it, and you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to get up every day. You're supposed to brush your teeth. You're supposed to go to work. You're supposed to have a 9-to-5 job. You're supposed to do all of these things, get married, have kids, yada, yada, yada. However, we do have the moon crossed with it. So this speaks of things that are not clear, things that are hidden. Things are always a little bit murkier in nighttime than they are in the daylight. So this is perhaps what your emotional needs are. You know, you have your day persona and your maybe a little bit less conservative nighttime persona. But they're both major arcana, so they're both universal energies. Let's see what's at the base of the reading. The World, another major arcana, Pisces. This speaks of an end of a cycle. This is a closing of a chapter. This is I don't want to say death and rebirth, although we do have the eagle up there. It can speak to birth. It can speak to having things out in the open. It can, the world kind of highlights, it is for all of the world to see. But it's also the conclusion of a cycle. It's a little bit more elliptical here, but usually there's a big round globe, circular globe. So rebirth, obviously a child comes out into the world. So this is newness. And this is actually the beginning of the year reading. This is a January reading, so I'm not super surprised to see the world, because we are coming like I said, this is the end. I'm reading this in the end of November, so this is not really a surprising card to see. The Fool wouldn't be surprising to see either. We'll get to that in a minute. Potentially, maybe. So this is something that is either being put away or coming to everyone's attention. Let's see what's in the immediate past. Page of Wands. He is my happy little traveler. He is my happy little hippie. He is, you'll notice there's a lot of little bunnies in the foreground here. It is a fire energy. It is a Wands energy. So all of our lovely little fire signs may have been in your past. Be that we have the world and the moon and this guy. If you are not looking to have any children biologically, you might want to keep that in mind. Forewarned is forearmed. Also, if as we go further into the reading, if the Empress comes up, so there's a handful of cards that if they show up in a particular order, that is how we get more people. So if this is something that you are not looking forward to in the immediate future, forewarned is forearmed. So he is, again, he's a happy guy. He's a good guy. He's just not the most responsible. He's a page. He is the bringer of information. He is not the writer of information. He's a messenger. He's a young energy, not necessarily the most mature energy. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, the little bunnies, you know, what do bunnies do? But he's in the past. Top of the reading, Two of Wands, optimistic energy. There's always a good and a bad, and I don't really necessarily read reversals, but he is looking towards the future. He's holding the globe in his hand. For him to actually grasp the wand here on this side, he has to put one of these down. So if he's already holding the world in his hand, he has to let go of the past. He's optimistic. He's got a plan. He's looking out on his world. He is creating his new world. However, he does need to let go of the past. Immediate future. Ten of Wands. What were we just saying? Letting go of the past. Letting go of the burdensome. This is a card, and again, it's this kind of energy. This, you know, trying to move forward in the best way that you can, the most healthy way, the healthiest way that you can. This is a card of letting go. This is a card of knowing what does not serve you anymore. It is the highest number in the suit. So it is a card of you've already done the work, which is here. You just have to put that optimism into action. He does look a little bit sadder than the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, because he doesn't know that the end of his journey is just a few more feet away. So he's got this weight, this burden that he has, but he's already done all of this work. That's the palace that he has. He's already loaded up these big bags. He's done a lot of the work. He may not know that yet. He's done the majority of the work. He's done the heavy lifting. He's done the heavy emotional work. He's gone through the ups and downs that the wands can bring. He just doesn't know it yet. So that's a good thing. Let's see what's in the environment. We have the Page of Swords and the Four of Cups. This guy, what were we just talking about? This guy is in for a surprise. as long as you avoid the pit traps, the pitfalls. We have the butterfly of transformation. This is another page. He may not have learned exactly how sharp that sword is. It can be a bit gossipy, can be a bit very much immature. But there are amazing things happening. We've gotten the jumping cow. We have that butterfly of transformation. We have this lovely, clearly cut path. But he's also not really handling that sword in any responsible way. So there might be some misinformation coming towards you, but what you need to do is look forward to that. Keep this optimism. Keep this optimism. Know that sometimes there is fake news. Keep that optimism. I think you're in for a very pleasant surprise. That you can see it up in the corner here. I need my pointy stick. I use this as a pointy stick. Up here in the corner, this angel is presenting another Ace of Cups. So she has tried all of these options. All of these options, has her arms crossed, is looking very dissatisfied, and then boom, another Ace of Cups right up here in the corner. Just remember to keep hold of this optimism. A new start is coming. It's a new year. Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, knowing that you need to take care of yourself. This is the self-care card. So if you have a little bit of the after holiday blues, all those bills come due, remember to take care of yourself, Pisces. Take that nap, get back on track, start taking care of yourself. Nine of Wands. Yeah. What were we just talking about? That last push. Keep that optimism. You'll notice he does have his wall up, but there's a gap in the wall. So he is open. I like this. Let's get your clarifiers and see if we can put a little bit more information on this. I always look forward to the new year. I know not everybody does, simply because of the new possibilities of a new year. We have the Eight of Coins. You've done the hard work. You have carried your burden. You have done the hard work. You've put the 9 to 5 in. You've done the hard work. So now it might be time to explore what you want to open yourself up to. Keep the hard work going, because that's never going to go to waste. 5 of Cups, again, choosing what fits for you. Choosing what fits for you, simply because you've already done possibly the corporate thing. Now it's your turn to shine. Page of Cups. Again, that Ace of Cups right there. So something that means something to you, be it a person, be it a job opportunity, be it volunteer positions, me a kid, perhaps this is a situation back here. Maybe you had not thought about having children in the past, and that certainly would be a surprise for some people. And then you realize, oh, well, that's something that I hadn't really put any thought into. Yeah, so happy surprises. The Emperor. Maybe that Page of Wand is growing up a little bit. The Emperor represents Aries. I know there's a lion here, so Leo as well. So maybe this is your energy, Pisces. I don't generally get, this much fire in a water sign energy. But this might be your partner. This might be that special person in your life. Things come along that force a transformation. We did get that lovely little butterfly back here. That lovely little butterfly after hey, this is something that's happening. I hadn't put any information into that yet. It was a complete surprise, be it a little person, be it a new job. Perhaps this is an opportunity that has come to you completely out of the blue. New year, new surprise. And hey, that's something that really interests me. That's something that I hadn't considered before. That being said, let's see what your angel answer is. Get more information. You'll never know if you don't ask. So yeah, if you're looking forward to a year of possibilities, get more information. Really sit down with your boss, your partner, yourself, and say, what do I want 2022 to look like? This is the situation. Be it a little surprise, be it, a little bit of a surprise. It might kind of force that transformation. Precipitate it, not force it, because you can't really force somebody to do long-term what they really don't want to do. So that little butterfly might seem not like a huge part of this reading, but the little things might make a big, big difference. I will leave it there, Pisces. Bye.